stop talking adult language. Be prepared. Means I'm really cussing. It's G4, motherfucker. I am G4 Bubba C. This is Nerding Burning, Season 2, Episode 5. Title's called Stay Dangerous. Alright, let's get into social media. Facebook, you can find me at Bubba C G4. That's BUBBAC GFOUR G4. They wouldn't let me do it any other way. IG, I'm G4 Bubba C. Twitter, G4 Bubba C. Snapchat, Bubba C G4. Line, I really don't have that anymore, but G4 Bubba C. ID's Bubba C. PlayStation Network, G4. Little minus sign, King Diddy 420. That's G4, little minus sign, KNGDDY 420. That's capitalized. G4, capitalized, KNGDDY. That's all capitalized, 420. So it's G4, little minus sign, KNGDDY 420. Twitch is G4 Bubba C. Zelo, G4 Bubba C Jr. Clash of Kings, Bubba C, Kingdom 1209. Alliance, G41. YouTube, we got two channels. I got two channels. G4 Bubba C Jr. Last name is G4 little King Diddy, however you say it. That's my gaming channel. This is me and my brother's channel. It's G4 and 1 Outlook. So that's G4 AND1 OUTLOOK. G4 and 1 Outlook. Spotify, G4 Bubba C. On there too, I got a playlist. Speaking of Spotify, you can catch this podcast right here on Spotify, Anchor, Pocket Cast, Google Podcast, Breaker, Radio Public, Overcast, and now also on G4 and 1 Outlook. That's G4 AND1 OUTLOOK. G4 and 1 Outlook. Thanks to all that have been listening and giving feedback. It really helps. I need improvement. I know I've been slacking. I ain't put out a podcast. Hope this gets to everybody. Pass it on to others. Let them know. You know that we got a podcast. I got a podcast here. I know it's been a while since I put out a podcast. Just as many of y'all know, it's busy this time of year with Christmas, Thanksgiving, and New Year's. Like bang, 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 right back together. And hunting season and all the stuff comes with it. Games. Just been, and especially it's cold outside. I don't feel like doing much. So I either want to hunt or just nerd, play PlayStation. Play Grand Theft Auto. How's everybody's New Year going? How was the holidays? Thanksgiving, Christmas? How was y'all holidays? We had a good time here. For Christmas, everybody kind of showed up. I'll start off. Here we go. Xmas this year. All three nephews got what they wanted, so they were happy. They got pretty much just about everything they wanted. They were grinning. I got it on video, but I didn't put it out. I'm not going to do that. Dilly C and his old lady B were happy. Everybody's all smiles. Mama, she was watching the grandkids, and me and Dilly open presents, and Brandy, she was opening presents too. She loved her presents. That's what it's about for her. She's more because there's a backstory, but that's up to her to tell everybody. It's more the presents than the present. You know, like the gift. It's the people being there. And that's the way it's always been for us. The presents are nice, but it's about the people that are there, the people around you. So that's like a tradition me and my brother carried through into now and times. You'll hear about it when I tell this. Sorry, I just drank a soda before I got started here. See, there's the presents. Alright. Carter and his family come over. I had to read where I was, like the president's side. So Carter and his family come over, sat around, opened presents. They had fun. The kids, his daughter, Dilly's 3 sons, they all play good together, have fun. Gets kind of loud sometimes, as you can imagine, with kids, especially 3G4 offsprings. Like I said, we just sat around. He come over, so we opened presents here early. Probably we were told no more than 7. Don't get up to parents before 7, so we didn't do that. They didn't do that, and Brandy wound up. We opened presents, had a good time. Like I said, Brandy wound up cooking a good meal. Carter and his old lady come here probably about, and his daughter come here probably about early. Actually, he was earlier than we thought he was. The food wasn't ready. So they wound up leaving to go get something to eat and go to his baby mama's mom's house where they could eat, where they would eat, because Brandy had a little bit more time to cook. So they left and then sat around, just played PlayStation and had fun with the family. But it's tradition. Carter comes over every year. It'll be like a New Year's tradition too, since we were young. I'll explain later. I wrote it down. For New Year's, my movies I usually watch are Home Alone, any of them, because I meant Christmas, sorry. My Christmas movies are Home Alone, Friday After Next, and then Christmas Vacation with Chevy Chase, National Lampoon. I can watch them every Christmas. That's when it's Christmas, when they start playing them on TV and shit. I wish they waited a little bit later to play Christmas videos compared to so early in the month. Anyway, let's head on to New Year's. New Year's, you can go on YouTube and catch some of the stuff we wrote, or some of the stuff we talked about too, before the battery went dead. It said G4AN1 Outlook. On YouTube, it's G4AND1 OUTLOOK. G4AN1 Outlook. So that's where you can find that. We put some of it on there, what it did record. So this is New Year's. I was telling you about the traditions we have. They carried over from my mom about being the presents, not the present. Me and we call ourselves CCINC. Every New Year we get together, which is me, my brother, and Carter. We make sure all of us get together on New Year's Eve. The cheers, have a good time. You see it on the video, of course, on YouTube, like I said. It's good. The tradition is, just like I said, meet up every year, no matter what's going on. Meet on New Year's, because that's like hey, we made it another year. Hey, G4N1 CCINC G4, we made it another year as a group, friends, family, things like that. That's our bang, stamp it. We made it another year. We did good. Sit around, drink bullshit. We've been doing this since probably 13, not drinking, but 14, 15, 13 years old, when Carter could actually come out, hang out and play. So we'd all hang out, made sure we hung out on New Year's. No matter if he had to stay at his grandma's, he was coming to his dad's to stay with us for New Year's or whatever had to happen. And then we went out, the ball fell, everybody cheers, did their thing. And then we always go outside and listen to what's around us and hear what's going on, fireworks and shit like that. Things that happen on New Year's. Sit back and take in the beginning of the year, hope it's as good as it sounds. Some places might be peaceful, I might hear nothing. Hopefully the year's peaceful like that. And some people might hear fireworks and think, how you say be peaceful or good when it explodes. I'm talking about just the euphoric feel of fireworks. Alright, anyway, that's deeper than I want to go there. Everybody left, everybody had a good night. Everybody made it home. There were sober drivers to get everybody home, so that's another thing. We don't drink and drive in this group. Nope, not worth it. Alright, I don't know if I went over it. I might as well go back to this. I don't know if we went over Turkey Day on my last podcast. I didn't listen to it. So, Turkey Day was a great day. My mom cooked. Me and my brother were out hunting. We get home. As we're coming home, we pull up behind our buddy. She knew we were getting ready to be home, so we pull up behind him coming down the road and followed him to our house, which is Carter. So we pull up, get to, my mom's like, food's ready. So shit, we roll in, start eating. Dilly's old lady and the kids show up. They went to her aunt's house for that day. While we were hunting, they were out over there. So they showed up probably about 6:37. They get there, and then, the whole family gets together. The whole damn crew. That's another story I'll probably tell later on. Skeezo wound up showing up. I said the whole crew. Skeezo wound up showing up. His family. About 2 hours later, so they got here about 9 o'clock. We all sit around. This Thanksgiving, sit around, bullshitted. Talked about how the year was, how everybody feels like, even though it was a rough year, it was a good year for everybody. You know what I'm saying? In the long run. All of us are alright. Doing good. Kids are healthy. And that was basically Thanksgiving. Oh, back to the New Year's thing. Carter did drop that cup. Fumble fingers. Butterfinger Carter. Alright, let's go into the hunting. Hunting wasn't a good year for us on Put It On the Plate posse. We got one deer, as you can see on the YouTube channel, G4AN1 Outlook. That's G4AND1OUTLOOK. G4AN1 Outlook. You see on there, I got one more thing to put for December. I haven't done it. I've been slacking. But it's pretty much, we didn't get nothing. Me and my brother. That's 0-0 for us. Biggin got a buck on the last day. I think it's a 7-pointer he got. He got it on the last day. So that's 1 for the 3 of us. And then 5 squirrels. Hopefully 5 squirrels will be bigger in a couple weeks, because hunting season for that's going in. Hopefully the tally starts adding up for that. We go hunting for that. It's one of them seasons. Glad deer season was over. We'll take a little break. We ain't stopped since we moved in here like that. And we're also, if anybody knows any land we can hunt on this year, me and my brother and my friend Biggin, the guy we hunt with, Biggin, he's our friend and family member, Put It On the Plate posse, is looking for more land to hunt in Virginia. We need more land. The land where we're at is getting crowded on. If anybody's got any ideas, any land, anything that could help us, it would be great. Preferably in the state of Virginia, because that's where hunting licenses are. Hopefully we can get more land and get more chance to shoot a deer. There's a whole backstory to how my spot got crouched in, and the same guys down there hunting on Dilly stand near it, using Dilly stand. And Biggin's right across the thing from us. He's got the land over there. We're talking about doing one big squirrel hunt. So we'll see. Biggin actually wasn't hunting when he killed a deer. I'll try to put it on the new video upload for that. For December. He killed it on his honey hole spot, he called it. Like I said, just messages on one of these platforms. It's easy to find it. I said it earlier. Hunting land is good. We need some. We love the hand land we got, but it's always better to have better chances to look around. Like I said, anybody got ideas, thoughts, things, please let us know. Alright, so I'm going to get into what I've been spending most of my time on, is GTA on my free time. I've been playing the fucking shit out of it, to be honest. They let a new heist come out in December. It's called the Cayo, I got it written down, Perico heist. Cayo Perico heist. We call it the CP heist, or I do. Just shorten it, because I don't feel like saying that every time. That's actually the first time I think I got it right. Even trying to say it right and everything. Alright, and so the setups and heists that come out, it's actually just one of the easier heists to do, one of the easier setups to do, if you have the right vehicles. Of course, you got to spend the money to have the vehicles, but get you a good crew, a good team, a good GTA friend, Shit, a real life friend. Get on there. It's easy. You don't have to own nothing to really start it. Well, you got to buy the sub. That's $2 million, but you can get that doing random heists. That's how I've done it. I just did random stuff. I got one good friend we run with now that I run with all the time, and me and him get money. That's what it takes. You just gotta find that one. A good crew, because there's crews everywhere, so you can find a good one of that. But anyway, I say they're good because they're easy, and you can do them as one person. Like, if you have the helicopter for the sub and the Dorito, as we call it, you can get it done. Drink, hang on. Because you can fly to the city, fly to the spots you need to, and you can actually move the sub to anywhere you need, so that makes it even easier, so you don't have to fly all the way across the city. So anyway, you can do these setups and heists by yourselves. It only costs $25,000 to do it after you do it the first time free. You get like $1 million plus, because all you gotta do is get one thing and it gives you like $1 million. So you can actually do it, do your setups, run it again. We gotta wait for the call, but just get that money. Get you a good team, do it by yourself. It's preferable really to do it with 3 players, because that way you can get the most amount. Run it till you find a good expensive one that pays you good. It's you and your crew. That's what I've been supposed to my money. Come out like December 10th, 15th, something like shit like that, like on a Tuesday before Christmas. It's easy. Get it done. That's what I've been doing. Add that money up. Add that money. That's probably drink soda. So last weekend, we were sitting around. I was like, man, cut these pass. Actually, it was 2 weekends ago. I said, you want to cut these pass? He was like, man, fuck that. I was like, alright. So I was like, he was out riding the mini bike last weekend. I was like, you know what, I'm going here to cut this pass. So I went down the edge of the property, cut into it with the machete. Not cut into it, but, you know, made a path. Started making a path for the mini bike. Wound up going down our back property line, so we got another path now we can ride. Fucking did it all day long. Lunchtime comes, I hear my brother yelling, yo! So I yell, yo! He's like, lunchtime, so come on up. Me, motherfucker had cooked steak and eggs and shrimp for lunch. Shit, yeah. So I plow through that. When I come up, I also seen our buddy Greg had pulled up. Greg we've known since we were 11, 12 years old. He's with one of the first couple people we met when we moved into Gethsemane. He may be even the first. Technically, we met him before we moved to Gethsemane. Anyway, he's just known him a long time. Him and his son come over, ate lunch, sat around, talked. They come back here and talked to me while I was cutting. Him and Dilly did, drink a few beers, bullshitted. Rode the bike once the path was cleared. Carter got here later that afternoon because it was, you know, football weekend. Actually, it was King Mo's birthday last weekend. Or actually, Monday. But we had the party for him last weekend. He was showing up to give him his birthday present. He sat around with us. We watched I'm pretty sure it was the Chiefs and the Browns game together. We all sit around, Greg, him, me. Watched that game. Watched the Chiefs just barely squeak by with Chad Henne. Me and my homie Carter laughed when we seen that Chad Henne was going to be in there. Like, here goes Chad Henne, ready to blow it, but he wound up pulling it out. I know this just ties in. I know I used to talk sports, but I ain't done them in a while. I ain't been keeping up with them. Like I said, I've been slacking on a lot of shit, playing Grand Theft. Nerding and burning. You know how it is. Alright. We're going to go back to the story I told you about. The whole damn crew. Alright. So it was like the early 2000s. And we used to go to Dilly, his wife now. They've been dating this long, since like 98. But anyway, we go to her dad's. At this time they won't date and they were off. We go to her dad's every day after work. Monday through Sunday. Well, the weekends it would turn up, get a little crazy, as you would imagine. 5, 6 young kids without parents, really. 6 young males. We had fun times. Anyway, we're sitting around. We've been turned up all weekend, having fun is turned to word now. Partying all weekend back then. And then this guy we used to call Mew Mew, which is B's dad, which is my brother's old lady, her dad. That's where we got. Mew Mew got a call. He's like, my mom and dad coming over. His mom and dad are like 70, 80 years old. They live probably 10 minutes away, so that's the only time we had. Because back then, cell phones weren't big. You still call landline to landline. So we got the call. They were coming. He's like, all right, everybody's got to straighten up. Get out the house if you're too drunk. Well, he had this friend he worked with, his name was Dan. I don't know if that's his real name, but it's fitting. Their acronym for Dan. If you don't know it, you can find out. Google it. Anyway, he's mouthy. He get drunk. He's quiet when he wasn't drunk, but he get drunk, he get mouthy. And about to run testosterone, driving males with looking at dude's old lady, where this line comes from. We don't want your old lady, we just want to borrow her for the night. That's where that line comes from. So we're all sitting around. There's another line that comes into this too. We're all sitting around, getting sober. So they get there, and everybody scats out. Cuz the dude Dan, his old lady got the back door. I'm sober enough to stay in the house with Mew Mew and his parents. Because technically I was like security for Mew Mew at that point. Because he trusted me, and he trusted me and my brother. He trusted Cuz. He trusted a lot of us young guys. So he kept one of us around him. So Cuz goes outside. Dilly, Carter, Schizo, and I think maybe Schizo Lady. Somebody went to Carter's house to play video games. And the parents roll in. I'm sitting at the stool looking straight out the back door. And I can see Cuz walking around and dude walking around. I'm like, I gotta keep an eye on this. So I keep my eye on it. And then I see my cousin disappear, and I see Dan get up off the ground. I'm like, what the fuck? So I come hauling ass out the door. Well, dude swung on Cuz twice. I think hit him once and missed the second time, or missed the first time, got him with the second one. I'm pretty sure it was hit the first time, missed the second one. And when he did, he grabbed him and threw him to the ground. Cuz did. Well, this started because Cuz and the guy made a bet that Cuz couldn't flat foot jump up off the ground onto a fender of a car. Cuz said, all right, I'll bet you. It was like $10 bet. And then he did it. The guy didn't want to win. And he said something, and then Cuz said, I got your girl swinging, and grabbed his something to that effect. I'm probably going to get him in trouble if he ever gets hurt by his old lady. He grabbed his junk and said, I got your girl swinging. Hold my dick, basically. So that's why I punched him. So I see that. Come running out. I didn't see the punch. I come running out. I was like, yo, what the fuck happened? Cuz couldn't retaliate at the time. He was, let's just say he can't retaliate. If you know what that means. He couldn't retaliate. So he took the punch, and he see me coming out. He's like, dude, just punch me, yo, what the fuck? My first instinct was like, alright, hold the fuck up. So I turn around, and Cuz sees it. He knows where I'm going. I'm going to get my brother. The first instinct is, get my brother. Me and him will go over and settle this. I'm not going over here. I don't know what's happened. Cuz is alright. Cuz is coming back toward me. So I go get him. I say, hey, yo. Dude just punched Cuz in the mouth. Face. Cuz is like, man, he hit me before I could dodge it. Anyway, I don't know the whole story. So I tell Dilly. Dilly gets up from where he is. Runs down a flight of steps. Probably 10, 12 steps. I don't know. And gets in. Runs down them. Runs out the door. Me, Carter, and Schizo, and Cuz come out the door, walking. We didn't think nothing, He come running out, and then Carter's dad, Bonnie, was like, what's going on? Carter was like, nothing. So we come walking out. He knew because Dilly bolted out. Dilly bolted out, went across the yard, went right to the guy down the driveway. Schizo's in front of me and Carter. Me and Carter are second. We don't think nothing's going to happen. I think actually Dilly's just going to talk to him and be like, yo, you hit my cousin? What the fuck? You're going to have to leave. But that didn't happen. Schizo goes around the corner. And I see Schizo kind of like jump up. Like, you see big dudes, you know when they're moving. Schizo jumped up like he was moving. I seen it. And I come around the corner and I just seen dude hitting Dilly in the face. Seen him hit the second time. Fuck! That's how fast he hit him. Dilly ain't moving. Dilly's taking it. I can see that much. And the guy draws back to the third one. And the guy wakes up and tells... Alright. Schizo goes around the corner. I see it. I run as fast as I can. I'm faster than Schizo. I was behind him. There's a car there. Schizo, a car. He left enough gap for me to squeeze it. I put my hand down and did what I had to do to get him off my brother. And dude woke up and still thinks to this day that my brother knocked him out. That's the story. And it was because we couldn't retaliate. This is why we say stay dangerous to this day. It's always been, crew down, crew up. G4N1, CCINC, G4. Keep tight with your family. Cuz, Chang, what it do, man? You know what it is. That was a fun time. That's just being young and wild. I don't like bragging, but I've been knocked out, like I said. I've been beat up, as they say. But that was just a good one. That's the story of hold my dick, got your girl swinging, and I forget what Schizo said earlier. I said what he said. Alright, let's go ahead and end this. It's about almost 26 minutes now. Let's go ahead and end it. Movie of the week. Podcast, not week, sorry. Searching for Bobby Fischer. I like that that movie since I was a kid. I just caught it back on Netflix probably like 2 weeks ago. Maybe even a month ago. I watched it, slow watched it. I like chess. I'm okay at chess. I'm not saying don't pull up. Just play. I don't want to play chess. I got GTA to mess with. I will play though. I do like it. Quote of the podcast is, stay dangerous. Last year was a rough one. Usually takes more than fast to get over things. It takes time. Stay dangerous. Stay healthy. Keep listening, and I'll keep trying to do this. We got time, people. Hopefully. Right. Song. It's going to be songs of the podcast. When I first started writing this, back in December after I finished the last one, I was jamming music during that time, getting ready for, while playing the heist and setup shit. The song I had was Home Alone Tonight by Luke Bryant and Karen Fairchild. That's the first song. Now the second song was supposed to be for January, which we're in, so it kind of fits, and it's called Wrap Up 2020 by Uncle Murda. Listen to it. Even if you don't like rap, turn it on. Uncle Murda, Wrap Up 2020. And you know the G4 quote, hold my dick. Thank y'all for listening. Stay dangerous, y'all. It's going to be a good year for everybody. Everybody seems to be looking forward to a good year. Alright, let's get these shout-outs done real quick. Glitch YT, King Mo 18, Sonny, G4, Dilly C, the King, Carter, the bigger nigga, and his family, G4 Schizo, I should say G4 Carter and his family, G4 Schizo and his family, Biggin, Notorious Diesel, Murdax 27 with an X, don't mispronounce it, you don't like that shit, Faith, Primo, LK, Miss Jade, Eula, Romans, Romy Rome, homie from the whole school, Cuz, Chang, what it do, man? Yeah, same cuz we were talking about earlier. Most important, my mom and my dad. Without y'all, I wouldn't be here. Thank you. Love you, mama. R.I.P. Diddy. So y'all know I say Diddy. Alright, that's it. This is Nerding Bernie. I'm G4 Bubba C, motherfucker. Gone.